guys, it's Alex. Today I'm going to be doing a review and a tutorial over the Kylie diary. I've had it for a few weeks now. I got it for Valentine's Day from my mom. And so since I've had it for a few weeks, I feel like I can discuss it accurately, and I hope you guys enjoy the video. My first step is always moisturizing my face. I use the Simple Replenishing Rich Moisturizer. I've been using this thing for years and I think it's pretty good. I can't really say much about it because I haven't used a ton of other moisturizers, but I think it gets the job done for me. Next up, I am using the Makeup Forever Matte Velvet Plus foundation, and I just like to pat this under my eyes and onto my eyelids too. That way I have a good base for the eyeshadow that I do. Okay, for some reason my camera stopped recording literally so early in the game, but we're back at it. Finish up the foundation game and I'll move on to eyebrows. To set my foundation, I use this like drugstore Rimmel Stay Matte. I just like take my beauty blender and I like pat it in to the powder, and then I put it in the areas where I put my foundation. And honestly, makeup is just, you can do things however you want. Honestly, like, I'm sure there's more official ways of doing it. This is how I do it. I always am happy with how my makeup turns out, and this is just how I do it. Next up, I'm gonna move on to brows, and right now I'm using the e.l.f. brow pencil. Okay, so now the brows are finished. I'm using the Kat Von D tattoo liner. And also, yeah, I put this on first and then I do my eyeshadow. It happens. This is just what I do. My mom's on the phone with her brother and they busted out their country accents. Yeah, so after I get the line, after I get my eyelids lined, I just draw the wing and connect it. It's hard to do it with one hand, holding the mirror. Oh wait. The wings are all done. I'm gonna grab a brush and I'm gonna get this like flat end, and I'm gonna just pile on a just like a white creamy shade to put all over my lid for the base. And this color is from just like a Sephora holiday palette. Next up, I'm going to use the other end of the same brush, and I'm going to move into this shade right here. And I am just swirling kind of like this, the end of the brush in the product, getting it really loaded with pigment. I'm gonna just take this into the corner of my eyes and blend it all out to create a good like base shade that I can blend the other colors into really nicely. I feel like blue has been a really big color lately for just like makeup, and I like blue, but my eyes are green And I think that the warm tones paired with my green eyes just look a lot better. So yeah, I'm just like starting in my crease and then I'm gonna blend onto my lid. We're back. The camera stopped filming. I don't know what's going on. The color I'm using is Romance. Thanks for stopping in. With the same brush, I'm gonna go into this color right there called Sweet Like Candy, I think. It's like this orange. It reminds me of like a Renaissance shade almost. Like it has like this maroon color underneath that ties in to the other colors, but it's like topped orangey, like yellowy, gold. Oh, it's beautiful. And we're gonna put that into my crease as well, but we're gonna start blending it down onto my lid. Oh my god. I should have used a different brush for this. I don't know why. I grabbed this brush. But whatever. Now, ooh, I love this part. Okay, we're gonna go into this beautiful, oh my god, this beautiful hot pink shade right in the middle. It's called Love Potion, and I am ready for it. I am ready. It's so beautiful. Okay, Love Potion number 9. We're gonna pile this into like the corner of my eyelid and just sweep it and just blend it onto the lid. Trying not to go too much into the crease area because I want this to be a bold statement. We are going with eyeshadow. I got these at Walmart. They were pretty affordable, I think, and they get the job done. Give it a little tap tap. Okay, here we go. Giving it some dimension. I wish my camera was showing the colors better. Because this hot pink is hot, truly. We ain't done yet though. So I'm gonna take this little brush again, middle to inner part of my eyelid. Gonna put it on right there. This is gonna act as a base, so I'm gonna put a highlight right there. Okay, and now I'm gonna grab this highlighter that I've been using and this little Sephora palette. I'm gonna grab this one right there. Frosty the snowman was a very happy soul with a corncob pipe, and we're grabbing hot pink and 2 eyes made out of coal. Dip into that hot pink, give it a sweep under the eye, tie the look together. I think it's really good to put, you know, a pop under the eye. You know, that way they get some love too, because I don't like to wear eyeliner on my waterline. Anyways. I am gonna just finally jump in, curl these lashes, pop some mascara on, and then we are finished. This is the finished look, and I hope that you guys enjoyed the tutorial. I'm gonna just briefly discuss the actual palette itself. I think this was about $45, and unfortunately I don't think she's going to release it again, so I don't know if people will actually be able to get it if they don't already have it, but just to review it, it comes with 9 shades and 2 blushes. And the 9 shades are just like an assortment of, there's like this like wine section, and then a peachy hot pink section, and then a pastel like sparkly iridescent section. And then we have like this peach blush and then the pink blush. And I think the palette itself is really beautiful, and it comes with this huge mirror that is not like distorted. Sometimes whenever you get mirrors and palettes, they will be like curved, so you can't actually like do your makeup in it, but this is a really good mirror. For the actual color payoff, I am pretty pleased with these 6 shades, but then unfortunately we get to the iridescent section, which is beautiful. Like, just looking at it, it's beautiful, but the color payoff is not that much. I've mostly just used this top blue one, and I've played around with the other ones a little bit, but they're mostly just like a glimmer, like a shine, and I'm sure you could build them up and they are good for like layering on top of other colors. But as far as just like wearing them as their own eyeshadow, it would be a light look, which I guess that makes sense because they are like more iridescent and more pale, but they're just not as pigmented as the other shades are because they have all of that shine in them, all the glitter. As far as the blushes go, they look really beautiful, but I also have a hard time getting a lot of pigment out of them. I think you could build the blushes up though. It's hard to tell, but that's the peach shade. Whenever I just like go into them with my brush, it's hard to get pigment. Like, I had to like really press to get that swatch. One last thing I was gonna say is that it doesn't come with a base shade. It doesn't come with like a highlight shade, so it's just all tones that I'm gonna smother all over my lid, but I have to go into a different palette to get a highlight and a different palette to get like a good like base shade. So that's another thing that I would say about it. But overall, I think it's a beautiful palette. I'm really happy that I got it for Valentine's Day. And I want to thank you guys for watching the video. If you want to know everything that I use on my face, all the products, I'll put it in the description. And thank you for watching. Now I have pink eye. It's the 90s. Edgy. Okay.